like that he's like a ussy, or like he's like a girly
straight
girl.
Up bitch.
Basically, he. Welcome back to another day with Darren and Desiree, and you guys know what today is. Today is D-Ray Discussions vid number 2, and we are back with another D-Ray discussion.
It's your boy Darren, aka the Black Dr. Phil. So you said,
oh my god,
catch me outside. What does that mean?
You trying to be funny?
They call me the Black Dr. Phil. You obviously didn't catch me outside, girl.
Yeah, that's why I said you trying to be funny.
When you had your red hair.
If you are not following us on social media, go ahead and do that, because I put 2 topics up and this topic got more than 50%. Today's topic is, can men not showing emotion ruin a relationship?
So y'all shouting it out towards us, huh? Y'all putting us on the hot seat.
Well, it can go vice versa. We can talk about both sides. It's okay. But I'm gonna let you start this one because, yeah.
You gonna let me start?
I started the last one.
The Black Dr. Phil? Well, let me tell you what I think. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say it won't ruin the relationship. It can be one of the factors to ruin a relationship, but I don't think
I'm sorry.
I don't think it'll ruin the relationship. It can be one of the leading factors to end a relationship, but I think it's something you also have to work for to get that emotion that you think they don't show. I mean, what type of emotion are you asking for when you say us not showing emotion in a relationship?
I'm gonna say yes, it can ruin a relationship, because what?
I'm listening.
Because I feel like men, or let me not say men, I feel like, well, yeah, I'm gonna say men. I feel like men, they were raised by their fathers that crying is weak, and especially crying in front of a female is weak. So they don't show. I'm not asking you to cry every day, you know, hug up with me every day and stuff like that. I'm just saying, I don't know, I feel like show a little emotions. Don't be all tough and stuff all the time.
Yeah, I agree, but like you said, it's more your upbringing, your parents, how when you were raised as a boy, you raised to be tough, you raised to make sure you don't show emotion because you want to be looked at as weak.
But not even just men. I feel like, because I tell my younger cousins that are females, like, what you crying for? Stop all that crying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I feel like it's not just.
They push toward boys even more because
right.
I mean in 2021, I mean the what is that called? The LGBT.
What?
The LGBT community is a lot stronger now. So like showing emotions. You used to be classified as weak or towards that type of people. You know what I'm saying? Not that type of people. I don't mean y'all type. Yeah, y'all type of people.
Which is nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
But growing up, that's how it was. Like, I know me as a man speaking, as like I said, I also had brothers. You know what I'm saying?
All brothers. You just had your mama.
You fighting, you all that. No, you can't be weak. You can't be crying. When you go to school, when you grow up, going in school, you get bullied for stuff like that, showing you weak and all this type of stuff. So you gonna be shown as weak.
That's why you joan on me all the time?
Yeah, you gotta hold in those emotions.
Okay.
If you growing up as a kid, you've been shown that you can be weak. By the time I get 18, 19 years old and I'm an adult, and I've been holding in so much, and I've been told not to show, and then I meet another significant other or get in a relationship, and you guys are trying to pull this stuff up out of me, and it's something that I've been told my whole life to not do. I would say it's kind of hard, because at the same time, I feel like women have to earn that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like y'all body's like y'all temple. It's like sacred to y'all. Mm-hmm. Y'all don't just give it to anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a sacred temple. Well, let me change that, because in 2021, it's a lot of hot thought pockets out there. So hey, no offense, hey, to all of the hot pockets out there, the thought pockets, but women usually tend to hold themselves for certain people. So the same thing I think it is with men, or me, with emotions. I can't just unlock that emotion to every girl that I know. I feel like I have to trust that person. You have to feel like that person clearly gets you, because you don't want to have rejection.
Men are scared to show their feelings because they're scared of the repercussions, the outcome of how a female is going to act. Because I was talking to somebody about this subject, and he was like, nowadays he picks and chooses when he shows emotion, because women, they sometimes tend to like look at a man like that he's like a ussy, or like he's like a girly girl. Basically, he was like, he picks and chooses like when he wants to show emotion, because she gonna look at you like you a girly girl. And like nowadays women, they look for more towards of like the rough around the edges type of guy. And if you show emotion and open up to her, she's not gonna like you, and then she's gonna end up leaving you.
I mean, it's what we see on TV too. Like you said, they build every man up to be this strong, courageous superhero. Or where we from in our city, you know, hard hitters and got money and gangsters and messing with all the women in the world. So every time you do have a man that show emotion, you tell, why you in your feelings? It's more like a sacred temple to us. You gotta earn that. If you want that emotion that y'all looking for in your relationship, you gotta earn that. You gotta show you trust, because you gotta find out what's that background for that man not having that emotion. A lot of men have insecurities. That's another subject for another day, but it's a lot of insecure men out here.
That you never know. Everybody has insecurities. Yeah. Even though men don't show it, they have them.
They have it. They got fears and they got trauma. Trauma from a death in the family that you never knew they had, that hurt them way when they was young. A lot of black men, a lot of men in general, not growing up with a father does hurt that man. But that's something they holding in because they really don't know, because of that father figure was never in their life. A death, a bad relationship, a bad breakup. Like, that tends to not even show like love and emotion, but it tends to turn into negative emotion.
Right.
Men like to outburst and become more angry and do more malicious things because they don't want to show the love and care, because they never had it growing up.
And then when they get it, they don't know how to act. They just shy away and
so they either shy away, or they come with an angry emotion. And they come with a hurting emotion, because it's like, stop trying to give me something I've been looking for my whole life. It's like we shooing it away.
Right.
So that's why I say you gotta work for it.
Some people really don't know how to show emotion. Like, they don't know how to. But what I was saying, since men are like raised as to be the backbone and the shell of like either a household, because a lot of men, they don't, like you said, don't grow up with their father, so they're taking care of their mother, their siblings, girls or boys. You know, if they're the oldest brother, they're taking care of basically the household. They're the man in the household. So
what time do we have to show emotion?
That's what I was about to say. So basically, growing in some households, men have so much pressure on them because they're taking in so much and they have to deal with so much, so they really don't have time to show emotions. Other words, like females, I would say it's a bad and a good thing, because sometimes females, we show way too much emotion, where that leaves us vulnerable, and it leads us to situations where we get taken advantage of, you know? So it's like,
I think it's a good and it's a bad emotion. But I think the one that you're asking about for as far as a relationship, you're looking for that good emotion, that love, that connection. That's the type of emotion that you women are looking for in a relationship with a man, because everybody knows every woman loves validation. They want to know more.
I just told you this, didn't I?
They want to know that your words match your actions. You know what I'm saying? Or your action match your words. Just because, what J-Lo say, just because you borrowed a car, the ring, or love doesn't cost
Yeah, just like
thing.
Darren said he want to be with me forever. I said,
you know what I'm saying?
Actions.
But my thing though is, I can buy you a car, I can buy you a Birkin bag, I can buy you that, but that don't necessarily show, that don't necessarily tell you that you love me. Yeah, you see the materialistic things, but sometimes not all women are the city girls. Not all the women want to get flown out. Like
they say flown out.
They want that validation. They want to hear those words, baby, I love you. They want to hear those words, baby, you're the only one for me.
And sometimes I get mad at you because I always tell you I love you. Even every time we get off the phone, I love you, talk to you later. Every time I'm leaving, I tell you I love you. And he just ignores me. Like, sometimes you don't say it back. I'm like, I said hello, did you hear me? Like,
and again, it comes from that emotional upbringing. Like, I grew up in a family where we really didn't use the word I love you. Like, it's kind of like that common sense, like okay,
y'all know
this is my family, so I know they rock with me. The things they've done show me they rock with me. But when it comes for that woman, just because you do certain things doesn't mean they know that you love them. They want to hear it. They want to hear it. They want that attachment. And that's why I say you have to earn it. So you want that validation, but you need to earn that emotional attachment that you're trying to get. Because I feel like if you see me cry one day, you'll feel like you got all of me. You want all of a man. So I think getting all of that man is showing that emotion. So in order for you to get to that level, it's something you got to build with. It's something you're not going to get opening that box.
Another thing is, when men open up to you about their past women, you have to stop throwing it back in their faces about, like, you know what I'm saying?
True.
If they tell you something that they've never told nobody, or they open up to you about something that happened or something that's going on, and then y'all turn around and get into an argument and throw that back in their face like, well, that's why you did this, that's why that happened to you. You can't do that. Then they're never gonna show you nothing or tell you nothing.
Tarnishes it.
Nothing.
If you can get that emotional level with that man or that woman in a relationship, you guys are gonna have one of the best relationships you probably ever have. You want all of your woman. I want all of her, and she wants all of me. And in order to do that, you're gonna eventually have to show some type of emotion towards your woman. So, you know, I think it's one of the factors that can end a relationship, but I don't think it's do or die.
It's like a give. You have to give some to get some. So a lot of females, they just expect to get in a relationship and somebody just hop all in, you know, because that's what we want. You know, when we talking to somebody, that's the only person we talking to. Most females, that's the only person you talking to. You like, this the one for me. You like, in your head, you know, this is the one. So it's like, come on, give it all to me. Like, I'm here, give it all to me. I'm giving you everything. But like you said, in 2021, it's hard with people. How social media affects people's mindsets. It's hard. Because you never know. You never know.
Men out there, speaking from my perspective, make sure you trust that woman. Make sure that woman is one for you. Because just like y'all women say it takes time for y'all to open them legs, it takes time for us to open our emotions. That's all I got to say.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you feel about this topic.
Yes. Comment below. Be ready for next week's new topic. I'm Darren.
And I'm Desiree.
And this is Drae Discussions.
Thanks for watching, y'all.
We'll see y'all next time.